What's up YouTube, Elfly here, and I'm back with a new series which I promised yesterday. I put a video up saying I'm bringing a new one out, and that's what I'm doing. So this is a series where I'm going to go through the Premiership and buy every single team in the Premiership week by week, and it's going to take 20 weeks for 20 teams, which is just before the new FIFA will come out. I worked it out. And the way I'm going to do it is I'll have my team. Basically, I've got the team ready. Then what I'll do is I'll go out and buy a player for the next team, and play a match with the other team in the cup. Then, when I've won the round, repeat till I get to the final. Then go out and buy a player. Then I'll have 5 players, and then I'll do that again, and I'll have 10. And I'll just go out and buy the last player. So, for example, we're starting off with Arsenal today. I've just went out and bought the team. So before we play the first match, I'm going to go away and buy a Villa player. Then I'm going to play the first match of the cup, win, buy a player, keep repeating that, and by the end of 2 cups I will have just about the team. I need to go away by the last player, but if I get knocked out the cup, I'll just have to catch up with my buy-ins. I'll have to buy more than one at once. So that's how it's going to work. It's a bit complex, but we're going in alphabetical order. So when we hit about Bolton, Chelsea, Blackburn, somewhere around there, it'll be more easier to understand, because we've been doing it for a while. So today it's going to be Arsenal, and I'm just going to go away and buy the team now, because I have to start somewhere. So I'm going to go away and buy all 20 players, buy 11 players, and then every time I play a tournament, I'll be buying a Villa player in between. So that's how it's going to work. So let's get started with that. Right, so let's quickly just go through this team. I bought Chesney in goal, 2,200 coins, very good goalkeeper, as he proves over the games. Kieran Gibbs, left back, 1,000 coins, very good pace, good centre back. Other centre back, Koscielny, another good centre back, and the other one, Giroud, who I preferred over Tommy Vermaelen, because he's pace, Giroud, very good. Obviously the right back, Sanya, the one and only, because there's no other right back really. The 3 centre mids is Song, 1,900, Jack Wilshere, 1,900, and Miguel Arteta for 3,500 coins. So the 3 midfielders. The attackers, Theo Walcott, 3,000 coins, and Jovino for 1,500. And obviously I've already got Van Persie, so that makes the team. And finally the manager. Obviously the next thing to do is to go out and buy our first player for Villa. So we choose Shea Given, absolute beast, there first. Right, when I've finally bought the team, I'm going to go over the cost. And then after the 2 tournaments, I'm going to go on how well I rated out of a 5-star team. I'm going to talk about the top goal scorer and how many tournaments they won out of the 2. So was it 1, 2, or none? So the final cost for this team was 96,800 coins. What's not bad, considering it was about 30 grand till Van Persie popped in, so he just knocked it right up. So let's begin with the matches. So the first team we come up against looks like a Spain team with Pepe and this Argentine fella in. I can understand Pepe being in, but I'm not too sure about the other guy, but his choice. And the first goal comes through some nice passing between the forwards in the midfield, combining well together to slip Van Persie through and putting it around the goalkeeper for 1-0. And that's how that finished, actually, 1-0, just the 1 goal, but I actually dominated them all game, and it should have been more. I was hitting the frame of the goal and everything, so that's how it ended up though. So let's go off and now buy our second player. I like his pace, because the other centre backs don't have much pace, so he makes up for that. Good signing. And this was the next team we played against. Just look at that, absolutely brilliant. Inform Lampard, Drogba, Terry, Ivanovic, Ramirez, upgraded Mata. I mean, team's absolutely sensational. Really hard game this, but this is what happened. First goal, us, Jovino, Pearson run down the line, and you can call this sweaty all you want, but it was a low cross, and I'm sorry, I couldn't shoot from there, so the low cross came in, and that was the first goal. Wilshere this time winning possession. Walcott and Van Persie linking up well for Van Persie's left foot to strike the ball into the net. Good finish. And this one just came after a free kick to us on the stroke of half time. Van Persie with some skills. Walcott, acceleration down the wing. Low cross again. to Jack Wilshere. The low cross just working really well this match, and that did actually introduce the rage quit, as you can see there. 3-0 up before half time with that team he had. He couldn't have been good, because having that team, you think he'd smash us, but he didn't, and that's how it finished 3-0 to us. So we make our next signing, and we buy Clark, the centre back. I actually preferred him over Dunn because of his pace. And that's it, so we'll move on to the next match. So we move on to the semi-final, and we come across this team. Decent team. Inform Navas, Iniesta, quite a good team. He was a better player than his team, though. He was a really good player, but nevertheless, this is the outcome. Jovino tricking Alves. Again, the low cross, working a treat, this time turned in by Marcelo, the left back, and we're 1-0 up because of the low cross situation again. Again, Walcott, Merck and Marcelo, and Pepe just dropping him. Step over and then outside of the boot, take it away from Pepe, just inside the box there. Trips him, and indeed gets a penalty. And as you can see, Van Persie's penalties, the upgrade of Van Persie, 92 penalties, insane penalty taker. And this is what he can do, absolutely rifling that into the top left hand corner. Goalkeeper doesn't stand a chance. And that's it, we are in the final. 2-0 victory in the semis. Means we're going into the final in cruise control. So as you can see, we'll just leave, and the advanced cup into the final. There we go. Which means we have to go off and buy our player. We'll play the next game, and we buy Collins. I think it's James Collins. We stay away from Dunn just because of his pace, and we will now move on to the final. So this is it. This is the final. I am now playing a good team. He's got an attribute there, as you can see on Neymar as a striker, and he's in form. Snyder, Ibrahimovic, all them. I mean, really good team. But anyways, the match, getting a free kick right on the edge of the box, and I mean right on the edge. Any closer and it was a penalty. I didn't really know who I wanted to take this. If I wanted to blast it towards the keeper, but I indeed went with Mikel Arteta and decided to go over the wall to see if we can bend it in the top corner. Doesn't normally work, but what I did there, brilliant. He got lots of power on that for a free kick right at the edge of the box and got it up and down the wall. Brilliant. 1-0 up in the final. And this is a chance to go 2-0 up. Theo Walcott there, losing it. They just passing it about. As you can see, nib in there, win the ball back. Nice football, passing it. One-touch football, brilliant. Gets one-on-one, catches him over a bit, but Walcott stays with it and does well to finish it around the goalkeeper for the 2-0 lead. And then we get a bit of panic going on. Fake shot there, passing it to Neymar, Neymar finishing it, which sets it up for a nervy finish. But no, that is it. That's it. Tournament over. We've won the Advanced Cup. First attempt, first victory for Arsenal. They've got another attempt coming up. Everyone gets 2 goals at it. Every Premiership team. So we then decided to get Warnock, who I get for 1,200. I ended up going into a bidding war. So I'm just going to use this time to wrap up the episode. Basically, Tuesday or Wednesday is going to be the next attempt for Arsenal to win the Advanced Cup. I won't be doing any more till then. And that's about it. And I'll be buying the rest of Aston Villa's players. And then on the Friday, I'll do the same with Villa. So a week from now, I'll be doing the exact same with Villa. And as I'm doing Villa, I'll be buying Bolton. And it's just going to continue like that and that and that throughout the episodes. So that's basically it. As you can see, Warnock's coming in for a price of 1,200 coins, which I've finished on the goalkeeper and the defence, and we'll buy the strikers and midfield later. So that's been it. This has been Alpha Lee. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.